Hello students, we are traveling with Gappu, the little clever mouse. Gappu's journey is going on. He is continuing his journey. Now we will travel along with him. We are going to the page number 54. 54, we have given a task. It is imagine how your classroom looks from above. Try to draw it and mark the benches, blackboards, doors and windows, etc. Here we have to draw a diagram of our classroom showing the benches, blackboard, door from the top view. That means from the roof. How Gappu observed his room from the top, from the roof of the room. Like that we have to draw that. I will show how can we draw a simple diagram. I will show. You try to draw it in notebook. Write this question also. Imagine classroom from the above view. Now see that. See, this is the top view of a classroom. Here is the blackboard. One table is there. Benches are arranged properly in line wise. You don't want to draw this much benches. At least 5 or 6 benches you can draw. Here is the door. So two doors, one window also showing. Students, you try to draw this diagram in your notebook. You have to draw. Write this question also. Now can we go with Gappu? Now let's go. The balloon went up and up. Gappu kept wondering how the big world. Now he could see lots of houses, streets, roads and buses. When the wind took the balloon outside, Gappu also flying along with that balloon. Here this balloon is going up and up outside the house. There he can see many houses, streets, roads, buses, etc. He then he saying, these cars and buses look so small from here, just like toys, and people looks like ants. When Gappu observed or watched these vehicles running through the road, he felt that these big vehicles are looking like small toys, and the people are looking like a small ants, like small creatures. Wow, is that train looking like a long box from here? Students, we know that train is not a small vehicle. It is a long one, long and big one. But when Gappu watched that train from the top, from the high, up above in the sky, he saw the train just like a long box. Students, this how this happened? We know that when we observe or watch anything from far places or distant places, that things we can see very small and tiny one. If we look it from nearby places, we can see the original size of the objects. Now see what Gappu is doing. Suddenly there was a loud sound. What? The balloon burst and started falling down, down, and everything started looking bigger and bigger. Thump! Gappu fell on the railway track. He ran to save himself from the cruel Mondi, who ran after Gappu and the other rats on the railway track. So what happened last? Suddenly the balloon burst out. The air from the balloon gone. So the balloon started to fall down, down and down. Gappu also fell on the railway track. So Gappu when fell on the railway track, he saw there was the cruel Monty cat who was chasing Gappu. Gappu started to run along with the other rats. Why? Because the Monty cat was chasing him to catch him. When Gappu saw the railway track from above, it looked like this. That means when Gappu was flying in the air, in the string of the balloon, he saw the railway track this way. See the crossed wooden planks we can see from the upper side. But when he fell on the track, the railway line looked like this. See this is the scenery which we can saw when Gappu fell down on the railway track. There is the cat which come to chase Gappu. Oh, things look so different when you look at them from the top and from the side. Then Gappu itself saying that the things look different ways when we saw it from or when we observe it from top and side or bottom. Now see, this is the students, see the difference of these two pictures. The view of the railway track from the above and the view of the railway track from the ground. These are the two difference in views of the railway track that Gappu observed. Now here another two pictures given. We have to write the answer for this question. Now we will read the question. One in this page. Look at these pictures and discuss why things look wide and big at this end but narrow and small at the other end. Here two ends of two objects given. One is a railway track, another one is a line of candles lightning. Here they are saying that the one end is broader and another is showing here narrower. Here also the first line, the line which we can see near to us looks wider and the line which are far away from us looks narrower. The question is asking why the one end is looking bigger and wide, other end looks narrow and small. Why? What is the reason behind this? This is also the same reason. That means the objects which are near to us we looks big and wide, but the objects which are far from us looks small and narrow. So we have to write the same answer only. Students, see the side of this first end of the railway track. You look here, this side or this end we can see near to us. So this side, this end we can see wider and bigger, but the next end, the other end of the railway track is far from us, so it looks narrow and small. This is the only reason. According to the distance of the objects, we feel that or we felt that the objects are small and big. Actually it is not small or big. The same way the lightning candles also, see the first end of the candles we can see from near from us, but the other end is far away from us. That's why the first end is big and wide, but the other end of the candles are looking small and narrow. Actually they are not narrow. So you have to write this question and the answer also. Copy this answer from the video. The answer is the side which is near to us looks wide and big, while the side which is far from us looks narrow and small. This is the answer for this question. Now here we have given another picture and asking the question, match two views of the same pose. This is a top view of a girl in a yoga pose. Only one of the photos below is the correct match of the same yoga pose. Mark it. See students, here we have given a pose of a student doing the yoga and other four photos given below. We have to match which pose is the correct matching pose of this same pose. See, start from the right side. The first one, here the right hand she has folded, but in this picture she has folded the left hand. So this picture is not matching with this pose. This picture also not matching with this is also the left hand showing, but here see this picture and the first picture are same somewhat, both are right hand, but we cannot match it because here the carpet is blue color, here we have given the picture is pink color, so this is also not matching. So these three pictures are not matching. Now come to the first picture. In first picture it looks the same position, the right hand folded, she touched the legs and the carpet also the same color. So which one is matching with the pose? The first figure is matching with the same pose, so you have to match it. Now we will move to the next page, 56 page. Here we have given two pictures of different views of some bowls. The first one is the top view of some bowls and second one is the upside down bowl view of the bowls. Here we have asked which photo is matching with the upside down views. Very easily we can find the answer. Which photo is the upside down view of the bowls? The second photo. So you write there photo 2. Photo 2 is the upside view of the bowls. Now here the side views also given. Now we have to find how can we draw the side views. This is very easy. You can observe any objects from the side view and top view. Now the next question is draw lines to match the side view with the top view of. Here two figures given, that means one is the side view of two objects and another two are top view of two objects. One is the top view of a pipe and another is the top view of a funnel. Which is the top view of a funnel? This is the top view of a funnel, and this is the top view of a pipe. The first one is the top view of the pipe and the second one is the top view of a funnel. Now we have to join these with the side views. Which are the side views? The side views are, this is the side view and the funnel side view is this one. So these are the two. Now we have to match with this, the side view and the top views. Now move to the third question. Third question is, try to draw pictures of a shoe from the side, top and front. We have to take a shoe, observe its side view, top view and front side, and after that you have to draw that pictures on this place. Students, I will show the positions of, three positions of these shoes and try to draw it in the same page. Not to see, students, these are the three views of a shoe. The first one is the top view. See, try to draw this. And the second one is the side view of the shoe, and the front, this is the front view of the shoe. Now you have to draw these three figures. The another one is the back side, that not to draw. Here we have asked to top, side and front views only. So try to draw these three views in your textbook. Now the remaining next portion, next topic we will start in our next class.